Are you ready to hear the kind of advice they never teach you in school? The kind that built billion-dollar empires and propelled Donald Trump to the top of the business world and even politics? Stick around, because what you're about to hear could forever change the way you see success and wealth. Donald Trump, love him or hate him, it's undeniable that he knows a thing or two about building wealth. Today, we're going to break down some of the core strategies and philosophies that helped him create, preserve, and multiply his fortune over the decades. You'll get practical tips to apply in your own financial journey. And you'll also discover the challenges, controversies, and powerful lessons behind these principles. If you're going to be thinking anyway, you might as well think big. That quote from Trump says it all. Thinking small feels safe, but it's a trap. Thinking big isn't just about mansions and private jets. It's about breaking through mental limits. When Trump was young, he could have played it safe managing his father's small buildings in Brooklyn and Queens. But instead, he set his sights on Manhattan, a market ruled by industry titans. People thought he was crazy, but thinking big gave him the guts to take big risks. The Grand Hyatt Hotel became his first major win in the city. Now ask yourself, am I playing too safe? Am I underestimating what I'm capable of? Set goals that scare you a little. If it feels uncomfortable, you're probably on the right track. Master the art of negotiation. Trump calls it an art for a reason. His book, The Art of the Deal, became a bestseller because it reveals how he approaches making deals. His philosophy? Know when to walk away. Sometimes the best deal is the one you don't make. Take the Plaza Hotel deal, for example. He waited patiently, chose the right moment, and made the deal on his terms. And when things don't work out, he moves on. Next time you negotiate, whether it's a salary or a major purchase, remember, walking away can be a winning move. Those willing to lose are often the ones who win. Study what the other party needs and build offers that align with both interests, without sacrificing your own goals. Here's something controversial. Donald Trump isn't afraid of debt. In fact, he sees it as a tool. He often used other people's money to fund his ventures, taking on strategic debt to invest in high-return projects. But here's the key point. He knows his limits. In the 1990s, when the real estate market collapsed, Trump took a major hit, but his ability to renegotiate with banks saved him from bankruptcy. The lesson? Use debt to acquire assets that grow in value, like businesses, education, or real estate. Avoid debt for things that depreciate, like luxury cars or expensive vacations. And most importantly, always have a repayment plan and a backup strategy in case things go south. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump's name is a brand. Hotels, golf courses, books, TV shows. Even before politics, his name carried value. Why? Because he positioned himself as someone larger than life. Trump understood a powerful truth. A strong personal brand creates opportunity. People saw his name as a symbol of success, luxury, and influence, and they were willing to pay for it. What about you? What do you want to be known for? Start building your personal brand today. Share your knowledge, show up online, connect with people in your space. Be consistent. Your brand should reflect your values, your strengths, and your identity. Trump doesn't shy away from controversy. He embraces it. Why? Because it works. Controversy grabs attention. It gets people talking. During his 2016 campaign, bold and polarizing statements outraged critics, but strengthened the loyalty of his base. The takeaway isn't to seek drama. It's to stop hiding who you are just to please others. Stand firm in your beliefs. You'll push some people away, but you'll attract the right ones. Authenticity connects, even when it divides. Here's a fact. Donald Trump has failed many times. Trump Steaks, Trump Airlines, Trump University. The list is long. But here's the difference. He doesn't dwell on failure. He learns, adapts, and focuses on the next big move. Take the Trump Taj Mahal, once his flagship casino. It filed for bankruptcy multiple times. It was a tough blow, but Trump used the opportunity to renegotiate debt, cut losses, and shift his focus to more profitable ventures. Failure isn't the end. It's a lesson. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Use every stumble as a stepping stone to your next opportunity. Trump often emphasizes, no one wins alone. Whether in business or politics, He knows the power of a strong team. He hires the best, smart, capable people, and isn't afraid to delegate. In his own words, hire smart people and get out of their way. He values loyalty, but he also demands results. Now take a look around you. Are you surrounded by people who lift you up, inspire you, and push you to grow? If not, maybe it's time to reevaluate your circle. Seek out mentors, collaborators, and friends who want to see you win and push you to rise higher. Trump's path has been full of ups and downs, but above all, it's a story of persistence. Whether rebuilding his empire after financial crises or taking on politics against all odds, he never gave up. In 2011, few believed he had any shot at the presidency, but he kept going. He gained momentum, built support, and won in 2016. Then again in 2024. Persistence beats talent. Keep showing up, even when the odds are stacked against you. Build courage. Strengthen your mind. Success often belongs to those who simply refuse to quit. When Trump faces a challenge, his instinct is to ask, what's the solution? Instead of obsessing over what went wrong. During the construction of Trump Tower, he ran into zoning issues and lawsuits that could have killed the project. But instead of quitting, he tackled each obstacle one at a time. Next time you feel stuck, ask yourself, what's the next best step I can take? Problems are inevitable, but there's always a solution. Break big challenges into small, manageable steps, and keep moving forward. Trump isn't afraid to take risks, but his risks are calculated, not reckless. One of his biggest was buying Mar-a-Lago, a massive property in Florida, during a shaky real estate market. Many thought he was making a huge mistake, but he saw the potential to turn it into a luxury resort. Today, Mar-a-Lago is one of his most iconic assets. Before making a big decision, weigh the risks and rewards. If the upside outweighs the downside and you're ready for the consequences, go for it. Remember, the greatest rewards often lie just beyond your comfort zone. Trump has always emphasized the value of continuous learning, even outside formal education. He's constantly reading, studying, and asking questions. Though he attended elite schools, what really set him apart was his obsession with studying markets, trends, and strategy. That's what helped him spot opportunities others missed. Set aside time every day to learn something new, a skill, a market shift, a fresh insight. Knowledge is like compound interest. The more you invest in it, the bigger your return over time. Trump has a gift for blocking out distractions and focusing only on what truly matters. He prioritizes his vision and aligns his actions to achieve it, no matter the criticism or outside noise. Early in his career, many doubted he could break into Manhattan real estate. But instead of backing down, he doubled down and kept his eyes locked on his goal. Identify your top priorities and cut out anything that doesn't serve them. Write down your goals, revisit them often, and remind yourself why they matter. When you know exactly what you want, ignoring the noise becomes much easier. Confidence is one of Trump's trademarks. Whether in boardrooms or campaigns, he projects an aura of success, even in tough times. But confidence doesn't mean ignoring reality. It's believing you can overcome it. Trump once said, "You have to think of yourself as a winner. You have to feel like a winner." Start building that mindset by focusing on your strengths and visualizing success. Surround yourself with positivity and reinforce your self-belief. Confidence is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others will too. Trump understands that staying relevant means evolving constantly. He started in real estate, then moved into entertainment, politics, and beyond, always adapting to change. In the 1980s, he was known for real estate. By the 2000s, he had reinvented himself with The Apprentice, reaching a global audience and refreshing his brand. Always stay ahead of the curve. Be willing to pivot, learn new skills, and explore new opportunities. Adaptability is a competitive edge, and those who resist change get left behind. Trump has always taken full responsibility for his actions, whether they led to success or failure. He credits his achievements to hard work, persistence, and long-term vision. To him, obstacles are not excuses, they're lessons. Trump believes in personal responsibility. He once said, "In the end, you're not measured by how much you tried, but by what you actually accomplished." Stop blaming outside factors for your situation. Take full ownership of your outcomes. When you own both your wins and your mistakes, you take control of your future. If any of these lessons resonated with you, don't keep them to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here, you'll find the fuel you need for your financial transformation. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start where you are, with what you have, and move forward with courage.